welcome. Thank you for being here as always. It is always a pleasure. I hope everyone has had a good day, having a good night, all of that kind of stuff. Um, and yeah, so back to some Lorne. July is over. July was a lot of fun, but it's time to get back to our old, uh, I can't say friend, but our and but I can say old. Uh, you know, watched Andrew stream before with the new RSO photo, and then also Slash's stream just before we were talking about the old photo, and Jesus fucking Christ, that is an old dude. Um, you know, the Hollywood, the music scene, I should say, has been very, very rough to one Justin Timberlake. He is not looking his best. But in any case, we're going to carry on. So thank you to AsburyBrad again for the stream art, the Unfuckables. Yep, so and little carryover from July there with Joran in the background, which that is one of my favourite Joran faces. I mean, the O face is classic, but that is great. So what we're going to be doing today is part 2 of Yancey. So we did Yancey like a week or 2 weeks ago, but now we're going to finish it up. So let me say g'day to one of those weirdos. Hi, sir. The poem that Lorne wrote. Hello. Jose Aguirta, Lorenzic Files, Sanjata MB. Hello. Call Emma. Call Emma and Dan. G'day, Call Emma. One lucky guy. G'day, mate. Sanjata MB. I've said hello to you twice. Oh, really? Hey, girl. Hi. Thanks, Anne. Like moths to a flame. Mandy S. Hello to you. Who else we got? Chupa grandson, Chatchabay Billy. G'day. Ilrig. Hello, sir. Who else we got? AsburyBrad. G'day, mate, and thanks again for the stream art. G'day, Slash. G'day, Amanda James. Amanda James is here now, and that is why I started, I can't start the stream until Amanda James is here. So that's now a lot of pressure because if you don't show up, Amanda James, the stream just won't start in future. G'day, Zachary Slut and Nugget fan Stanford. G'day to Smokey the Cat. G'day, bitches. Seems harsh, Smokey. Red Sea Dal, hello to you. And also Kelly Slimebucket Witch Lady, hello to you. And Snicklemit, I haven't seen that name before, so hello, Snicklemit. And g'day, Vexy. I love that song too. And I think I did say hello to all of your accounts, one of those weirdos. And who else do we have here? Dat Damn Doctor, hello, Dat Damn Doctor. And the Ghost of Tony Farmer, great to see you as always, buddy. Drew B, hello. Duchess, hello. And Logan W, and Omega Heber, and Loco Cola. Hello to all of you. And Bunny, where my soy boy's at? Well, your soy boy just finished the stream, and he's headphones are now covered in soy milk. And g'day, evil little big nuggets. Hi, precious. Jason Spears, hello. The Time Machine. Honest, g'day, honest. And that is appreciated, Amanda James, that you're going to do your best to show up. So look forward to streams starting, well, at least most of them. And James Sanders, hello to Sandra, Christina, and Service Dog Griff. All right, guys. Oh, g'day, Craig. Just sneaking into the in there, you little ninja. And Jeff Hart. All right, let's get into it. I'm looking forward to this. So let's get our little... We need to say goodbye to that for a second, and let's get our call up, and let's do it. So, as my little recap, and I'm sure everyone's heard this call and everything, but in the last call, basically Lorne spent most of it bitching about, the song she made up about the turtle making her panties shake or whatever it was, which is, completely reasonable thing to get upset about, as Lorne usually does. And now we get defeated Lorne, so enjoy.
Rose in a box, wrapped up
I forgot they started with this fucking song. And g'day, Donde Lieta.
in dreams, card that explains how much your love means. Table for two,
Hey, Camp Bogle.
soft candlelight, the words I love you. Somewhere in the night, I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing. I'd give you the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do. I meant to do that. Late in the night, nothing to say. Maybe a call to talk anyway. A letter or two, some words that write. Promise to love for now and all time. I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing. I'd give you the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do. I meant to do that.
Beautiful, Lorne.
Hold on to the
It's not over. Fuck me.
love you gave until the end of time, and love you more every day until you know that I meant to do that. Does that mean a thing? If you wanted songs, then I meant to sing.
Ooh,
I'd
off key there,
give you
Lorne.
the world if you'd give mine back what I didn't do.
Woo!
I meant to do that. What I didn't do.
Oh, Jesus, just finish.
I meant to do that. I love you,
And Eel, I couldn't agree more. I was literally going to say the same thing. It's like a horror movie. You think he's done singing, but he just keeps coming. Like, that was like, one of the Friday 13th, where you think you finally escaped the. Who is it? Is it Mike Myers? Mike Myers is Friday 13th, right? Anyway, you think he's finally dead, and then boom, he fucking jumps out of the water and stabs you. Like, just, that would not go away.
Jamie.
And g'day, Cord Fisher. Great to see you. And Leon Kennedy.
Whatever's time.
Oh, no, Lord! Oh, yes, Duchess. Mike Myers is Halloween. I think the dummy was uncalled for, to be fair, but you are exactly right. I'm just joking. And g'day, Bunny. Yes. Thank you, Bunny. It is Jason, not Mike Myers. And g'day, Dustin Thomas. I don't think he listens to these streams. I mean, I would love it if he did. I think he probably has listened to some of the, but he would only listen briefly to, to try to get dirt, like especially back in the middle of like, the Ember and Debbie catfish and all that kind of stuff. He would just try to get dirt to say, hey, see, you are putting me online, only for them to convince him that no, we're not. It's something else. So maybe, who knows? And g'day, Xavier von Wildo.
Can you
I
hear
always
me?
love you catching
Hello.
live too.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Hi, I was singing before, and I was thinking about thinking of a song on your voicemail.
And g'day, Carlito. I have seen his new RSO photo. It is amazing. He looks absolutely fucked. And just back on what you were saying before, Xavier von Wildo. I don't know, like, where you say he wouldn't be able to take it, like, he just always has a way to spin things in his head. So, like, he'd listen to himself getting ragged out, but he would spin that in his head and going, well, they're so obsessed with me, like, like he would take it as if he's a celebrity, not, for what it is.
But I was practicing a song before I left it on your voicemail. I didn't want to sound like shit.
Practicing.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to sound like shit when I sang to you.
Well,
But you called me right in the middle of me singing, so I said, well, I'll just sing to her. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to hear you or not. So I said, oh, shit, I better stop and see if she can hear me. And see if I can hear her.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Huh. I think it's just headset. I don't think it's my service. I think it's just headset. It's been doing it the last few days. It's like most of the time, people can hear me and I can't hear them. So I have to tell them to call me back. Then they call me back, then, well, there's been some of the time I've been able to hear them. But then I have to call them back so they can hear me. So then I can get a different headset again. Well, which is actually, this is the cheapest.
I wonder how many headsets he has had over his time. Like, given the fact that they would be cheap as or something from the dump or something, and given the way he treats them by banging them when, his reception sucks ass, it'd be a fair few headsets now. It would be good to know how many, though. And g'day, medium syllables.
Headset that I got. So I gotta go get another good one. I took the other good one back because it had a thing on the back of it was popping off. So I was like, I'm gonna take it back and get another one in. I'll get that one. So I can check see if they get another one in yet. I'm sorry for being selfish. I'm sorry for being a selfish asshole.
And how many times has he said that?
Right.
And never changed.
Honey, please believe me.
Honey.
I am sorry for being a selfish asshole. I keep forgetting how hard it is on you to be in the position that you're in.
Didn't you say this last time?
No. We didn't have it last time. This is actually the first time.
What? This is the first time you've been selfish? Come on, Lorne. Come on. And g'day, Org Raymond and Lorne Mother Gwen's Twink Toilet. You cockfuck.
We've been upset, but we haven't taken a break.
Yes, we have.
Not since you've been there.
Yes, we have.
No, I don't remember it.
Nope.
But your memory's better than mine, so say we have. So
We had 2 breaks since I moved here.
Two? You've only been there a month and a half? 2 months. I guess 2 months. You've been there 2
What
months
does
now.
that tell you?
We haven't had 2 breaks since you've been there.
Yes, we
You've
have.
only been there 2 months.
Yes, we have.
I don't remember 2 breaks.
I called off the engagement, that's one.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm forgetting. Maybe
Before I called off the engagement, there was a short break, that's 2.
Maybe it's just because I want to forget about it. But I love you, and I'm sorry.
And now we are on break number 3.
We're not on a break. These breaks are going to stop. I mean, we're engaged. What are we going to do? We're going to do this when we get married? So we're going to take a break?
We aren't married yet.
So? We're engaged. We're still not going to be able to do that when we're married. So why not get out of the practice of doing that?
If you do this when we get married, then yes, I will.
I'm not going to do this when we get married.
Oh, so he's just going to stop when they get married. Like, this is his behaviour the whole time. But, you know, once they say their vows, that's it. Magically, he's going to stop it. And also, why can't you just stop it now? If it's so easy for you to stop being an asshole, just stop being an asshole now. Like, you don't need to wait. You're over 50 now. You don't need to wait any longer to stop being an asshole. And to say that, you know, the breaks need to stop, we're not going to have breaks when we're married, are you fucking serious? Like, people get divorced, people get separated, or people just have breaks. I mean, in a marriage, people piss each other off, people do shit wrong, and the other person says, I can't be around you right now. Like, you are completely unaware of life, Lorne. And after that little rant, g'day to Pagemaster. I have to believe he never meant to do it. Well, I'll try to keep that in mind, Pagemaster.
Everything is out in the overhead. I
Fucking
thought
try
everything
me.
was... Don't be getting all tough girl on me.
Tough girl?
You don't need to be doing that. Will called me and talked to me.
Oh God.
What? Oh, we had a nice talk. And we had a nice talk. It was a good talk. He helped me out. And he helped me
Oh,
see
so it's okay for you to do it?
I didn't want to at first. And then I started thinking about what you had said. He had some helpful things to say. And he did. He helped me out a little bit. He helped me to see a couple of things, how hard it is on. Told me he was going to talk to you. I guess he didn't talk to you.
He hasn't yet. I wanted to be left alone.
I am sorry for everything. I love you. You get it. I really hope you know that I love you more than anything. And I'm sorry that I get so upset about some things that really just mean a lot to me.
I hear it all the time, Lorne. I'm tired of hearing it. Empty words.
Come on, Jamie.
And just to be clear, what he's gotten so upset about in this instance is her singing a song about a fucking cartoon turtle with the words of, Yancey makes me dancy, can't help but shake my panties. That is what has upset him to this level this time. Absolutely mind-blowing. And g'day, Rick Borum and T. Hizzity and some jealous basement dweller.
This is what you do, is you tell me the empty words. They're not empty words. I love you. That's about the only words that I can say that covers everything. I love you. Sometimes I'm an asshole and I'm sorry. I know it's not easy on either one of us not being able to be together. And I know it's especially hard on you what you're having to go through down here.
You expect me to change every aspect of my life for your feelings but can't stop doing the one thing I asked for. I'm not trying to change who you are. I'm trying to make you stop treating me like garbage.
I don't want to treat you like garbage. I don't want to do that to
You
you.
don't.
I love it when we are getting. I love when we are getting along so good. I fucking love it. But you tease me about Wildo.
But when are they getting along so good? Like, when does this happen? Because I never fucking have heard it. And on top of that, like, why? Like, everyone would love that. Like, he says it like it's like dramatic. Like, what you do? You do love it when we get along good. Like, everyone would like that. But that doesn't mean you can be an asshole when it's not happening. You need to do things to try to get that to happen. You need to, try to be someone that your partner's going to respect, that isn't going to treat them like an asshole, which is then going to make them treat you like an asshole. Those are the things you need to do. You can't just say, I want that, and they'll go, oh, okay, I didn't realize you would want us to get along well. Then, sweet, we'll get along well then. And g'day, Geometric Headdress and the Tube Crawler and Stumble, Repent, Repeat.
You tease me about it. You do. This is something that I talked to Will about. I don't mind that you use it in the show to promote it.
Oh, we're back to the fucking Wildo.
But on the personal time, that's something completely different. Even Will said it's inappropriate.
And g'day, Wayne Tech 10 and Aaron E and Mama Gwen's fat ass chair. I'm sitting my ass in my chair.
And he said it must speak that it's a good quality. Well, yeah, that does say that.
They don't think you're so
But
great.
still, where it was made, the name of it, and where it was made, it's inappropriate. And he understands how I would feel like that.
You are so selfish and self-centered, you don't give a shit about my recovery or what I'm going through physically or mentally. All you do is complain about the things you aren't getting. You even ignore what you do get because you aren't getting everything. Just like a spoiled child.
Boom.
You don't tell me everything. When I ask you, you don't tell me everything.
Oh, shut up.
Why? Because I'm right on that?
That has nothing to do with what I said.
I ask you about the doctors and what they say, and you tell me, and I don't ask you again because you say you already asked me that. What am I supposed to do, Jamie? I want details, but you don't give them to me.
Right. Do you daily updates about how my health is bad?
No, because you tell me every time I ask you, tell me, I just told you. You just asked me that. I ask you every day, how are you feeling?
Do I need to explain my situation to you every day?
You don't need to know. But I ask you every day how you. I ask you every day how you're feeling. You tell me you're fine.
So what?
So I figured you tell me if there's something else that you want me to know, because every time I ask you about the doctors and your rehab and all that, you act like you get upset at me.
So because I say fine, you can demand and scream to get things you want?
I didn't demand and scream when you tell me you're fine.
Oh, you don't?
When you tell me you're fine? When I ask you how you're feeling, you say,
pictures. Come up here, come up here, come up here.
I'm sorry, I got frustrated. I love you and I miss you and I want to see you. I want to be with you.
Don't do this, don't do that. Do what I want or there's hell to pay. Pretty fucking selfish.
I'm sorry for getting frustrated.
But I'm supposed to put up with that.
I'm sorry for getting frustrated.
There should be no repercussions to your actions. I should deal with it and smile.
No, you just talk to me about it. Both of us cool down and then talk about things. If we're getting upset about something, let's talk about it. Instead of just blowing it off.
I do, and you argue about it and say I'm wrong and don't want to admit I'm wrong.
About what?
Spare me, Lorne.
No, jeez, I wish you saw
Everything. Everything.
No, not everything, Jamie.
Yes.
You blow off things that I say.
And g'day, Winnie Syllables and Sean McClure.
Like it
No, I
shouldn't
don't.
matter. Yeah, you do. You call me silly and then you blow it off. It might be silly to you because you know how you're feeling. And even though I tell you how I'm feeling,
how can you claim to love me when you have something new to complain about with me every single day?
I don't have something. I complain about one thing or two things. You being naked in front of Will?
No, you didn't, Lorne.
And the Will don't.
Okay, let's go down the list.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
G'day, Rachel D. Rage-filled virgin, hello.
My job, the show with John Michael Jr. Will doing my nails, me wearing a bikini, me wearing a crop top, me playing cornhole. Should I continue or is that enough to prove my point?
Well, first of all, I can't believe you mentioned doing the show with John
But it's
Michael
just
Jr.
one thing.
I can't believe you mentioned the show with John and Michael Jr.
Right, ignore the point yet again.
Yeah, I complain about things. Some of the things you ask
Just
me about.
point out what you don't lean.
Some of the things you ask me about. Like the John Michael Jr. thing.
Just point out what you don't like. Ignore that it isn't one thing, right?
Honey, I'm not going to say that I'm wrong, that I'm right on everything. I'm not right on everything.
Whoa.
It's one thing right now.
No
Is
way.
that what you will say?
What? No way.
No. I've complained about it.
You are hardly right, Lorne. By the
We're in a
way,
relationship. Time is going to pass, and there's going to be other things that we complain about.
So, his response to her saying that you complain about everything, you basically make life intolerable with your complaints and how bent out of shape you get about stupid shit. And his response to that is that, well, in the future, we're going to have the exact same issue, so get used to it, baby. And g'day, April the Berserker and Pedro the Great, and I am the Senate.
You're going to make a list for when we're 50 years old or down the road. Tell me that I've complained about this many things throughout the years.
oh, shut the fuck up, that's what you do.
By the way, what?
No, she said, shut the fuck up. Not by the way, shut the fuck up, that's what you do.
You make lists about every little thing I do. I mentioned things from last week, you have to go back to months ago. You act like I should just forget your verbal and mental abuse because it wasn't today. And as I was saying,
no response to that at all.
It's okay when Will is on your side, but you lash out and treat me like garbage when you think he's taking mine.
Well, if it helps you, Will wasn't just on my side.
Go figure that one.
Will wasn't just on my side. He was on yours, too.
Here's more to the list.
G'day, Lenny Wood. And also Kathy Mack.
Taking to Will, the turtle song, not coming to see you, not sending all the pictures you demand, not responding when you want, not responding to your dick pic. It's every day and it never stops.
Like I say, what was on your side too?
That's... But repeating what you said 5 minutes ago, that doesn't address anything she's just said.
And I'm sorry about wanting pictures.
How come you get to decide when it's appropriate for will you be involved?
But I didn't call him. He called me.
Doesn't matter.
I wasn't going to talk to him.
Doesn't chance the question.
I wasn't going to talk to him about her. But I was so upset.
You are controlling and manipulative.
I'm sorry about wanting pictures from her. I don't know why I'm saying sorry, because I'm not sorry about wanting pictures of you. I'm sorry about asking you for them a lot, but I just want to be closer to you, Jamie. I don't get to see you. I just want
Right,
to be
here we
closer.
go, pointing out one little thing that you can't talk away and missing the overall story. What's the overall story, Lorne?
The overall story is I love you.
Oh, God. Shut up.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
No. It's not incorrect that I love you.
What's the overall story, Lorne?
The overall story is I hate being away from you. I hate not being able to be with you.
Incorrect.
I try to do everything I can to try to be closer to you. And I get frustrated. And I'm sorry.
You don't love me. You want to control me and change me into what you want.
Bullshit. I love you.
I fucking love you.
Just because I don't agree with everything doesn't mean that I don't love you. I love you.
Does screaming at me and bitching at me every day and throwing a fit every day bring you closer to me?
No, it doesn't. That's me being frustrated.
Well, that's
Because
what
I
you
can't
do.
I can't do anything about it. It's so frustrating.
What's the overall story, Lorne?
The overall story, Jamie, is I love you. And I get frustrated. And I'm sorry.
Should I list more things you had an issue with in the past month?
No. I'm sure you've come up with more while since you're sitting there.
But it was only one thing, right? And you are stunned that I want breaks from that? Seriously?
Stunned isn't the word. You say, why do you want to continuously take breaks? Why not just talk it through?
Because you're an asshole and nothing gets any better. Like, talking doesn't do anything.
Because there is no talking it through with you.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't, Lorne.
And just check out this motherfucker here. His latest RSO photo. If you haven't already seen it, that is just awful. Like his whole face is sloping to the right, like more so than anything. Like it's and it's made worse by his hairline, but it just looks like it is just slipping down the right side of his face. Incredible.
2 or 3 hours apart so we can both cool down, and then be back on the phone talking to each other and talk it all through. It gives us both time to think
G'day, Witcher.
instead of saying mean words to each other.
Do you realize how loud you screamed at me earlier? How am I supposed to talk through that?
And like just looking at this photo, I mean, as I've mentioned many times, it just amazes me that he falls for all this. That he has all these young, successful, beautiful women that he believes are interested in him. But just imagine waking up each day, looking in the mirror, seeing that face looking back at you, and going, "Yep, well, I better go check my phone to see if my porn star fiance has written back to me yet," and going, "This is completely normal. This makes absolute sense." And g'day, Egbert, 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 and Lorne's wet salad.
That's what I'm saying. Just if I scream, just tell me. Stop right there. We're taking a break. Talk for 2 or 3 hours. Think things through. Let us both calm down and think things through before we fucking start yelling at each other.
And g'day, Chris Bromelo and Shins Koala. Good to see you, mate. A gnarly nail. a little toe with a gnarly nail. Like it. And g'day.
You deflect and flip things around. There's not taking through you. You tell me I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm taking about, then I have to prove it to you. Then I get yelled at for always having to be right, when it's your fucking stubborn ass who can't be wrong.
And g'day, Michael Rodriguez and Alicia. And Alicia makes a good point. His neck is exactly as wide as his head. It's fascinating. And I hadn't really thought about that, but it absolutely is. It doesn't go in at all. It's just like if you took off his ears, it would just be, it'd be a perfect, what do you call it? I can't think of the word, but like a perfect rounded rectangle, I guess.
My stubborn ass winds up
See, that is the problem here.
And Amanda fascinated by the ear that's 2 inches lower than the other one. And like with his glasses, like how does that work? Like, does he have to kind of bend one of the arms for them to sit on properly? Like, are they slanted like at the front? I've got a lot of questions.
See, that is the problem here.
Huh?
See, that is the problem here.
Eel says the right side of his face is trying to escape. After after 50 odd years of this shit, it's finally had enough.
It's not just me, Jamie.
Codfish
The
are the
things
weight of
that
the
you
Bluetooth.
ignore that I say, that you just blow off. You call me silly for it. You know? To me, it's not silly.
You scream at me if I take an hour to respond and you expect me to believe you will just be okay with me telling you to stop and talk again in 3 hours? Fuck off.
See? Why are you telling me fuck off?
Why do you think? G'day, you Super J.
See what? You ignored everything I've said and try to find parts you can argue so you don't look bad.
No, I'm not. It's just the end part. It took me by surprise. Saying fuck off, and I thought you were talking to me.
You told me fuck off. You told me go away. G'day, Kilroy.
If I started to scream, hang up on me and send me a text.
No.
Say, tell me calm down. I'm talking 2 or 3 hours.
No.
He literally has no responsibility or accountability for himself. He's, you know, his response to if I'm yelling is hang up and write to me and tell me to calm down. So he can't hear himself yelling and go, whoa, you know, why am I doing this? You know, no one deserves to be yelled at like this. You know, he can't pull himself into line. It's on you. So if you don't hang up and you don't write to him and say, calm down, call me back in a few hours, it's completely your fault, Jamie. You've got no one to blame for yourself. That's essentially what he's saying. And on top of that, that is bullshit. Because when he's fucking ranting and screaming, if she were to hang up and write, you know, write back and be like, hey, look, you know, you're screaming at me, calm down and call me back a few hours when you calm. He'd be like, how dare you fucking hang up on me? You fucking Will's there, you gotta go fuck the Wildo, or whatever bullshit he'd go on with. And g'day, Bianca V. And Shin says it's Amanda James's birthday. I don't know if it actually is, but if it is, happy birthday, Amanda.
Okay, well, it was
That doesn't work with you.
an ideal.
That doesn't work with you.
What do you mean it doesn't work with me? Why wouldn't it work? I listen to you most all the other times when you say something like that to me. It works. I stop. And I think.
I'll be told by you that quote, I knew you wanted a reason to get off the phone.
No. Just say, Lorne, stop. Think.
Quote, something else is more important.
And g'day, Respector Wildo, Dan Jones. Sorry, yes I did. Oh, and sorry, it was Amanda James's birthday yesterday. Well, happy birthday for yesterday, Amanda James, and 2021, I assume. I hope, all jokes aside, I hope you had a fantastic day.
Steve Lorne, you're yelling, stop and think and calm down, and I'll call you in an hour.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. I get an idea. And you want me
That's
to
not how it ever works.
We've never done it before.
Yes, we have.
Not if you just hang up and text me. We've never done that before.
Shut the fuck up and listen. I have said before I will not be talked to that way, and hang up. Guess what you say? I'll be told by you that, quote, I knew you wanted a reason to get off the phone. Quote, something else is more important. Quote, you don't like being wrong. I don't need to teach you how to be a mature adult, you are 50.
And g'day, George Glass and Lorne's Earned Ladder, who says work has been crazy and haven't caught a live in months. I'm so excited. Oh, well, I'm glad this has made your day. You being here has made mine. And Amanda James, you say niece, daughter, same thing, but Lorne wouldn't agree. Lorne is really has a thing for nieces. So, the fact that he was told, it was her niece, but it was really a daughter, is a real bone of contention.
Sorry for the times I've been an asshole. I can't promise it'll never happen again.
You are abusive and I'm tired of it and I can't take it anymore. You need a break so you can figure out what you want and what you need to do about your behavior.
And I know what I want, Jamie. I want you. I want us. What I don't want is you to continuously tease me about Wildo.
It's not my responsibility to put you in timeout when you're abusing me. Are you insane?
Hey, stop and think about this.
I'm not your mother.
You don't think it's abusive to
I'm
me
not
when
your
you
mother.
teach me? Don't do that, because all you're doing is interrupting me because you don't want to hear me.
Well,
You don't think that you're abusing me.
Pot meet kettle, Lorne. And g'day, Dr. Johnson.
When you tease me about Wildo, when you know...
Fine, let's hear you deflect.
There's no deflecting, Jamie. Biggest thing that I've been asking you for since it was made was not to use it.
Me saying
so
the word will do isn't abuse Lorne.
Jamie, you tease me about the thing.
No, I don't.
You do too.
Name
You
the
know
teasing.
how much I don't like that thing. You know that I don't. How much I don't like
Name
that
the
thing.
teasing.
Name the. Of course, you want me to name the teasing. You're always talking about it.
No, I'm not.
That wasn't technical. So take that term always. That word always as technical.
What the fuck is he talking about? Technical.
If you can't back your claims, then why should I accept what you say?
You talk about it a lot more than what is appropriate. Especially to your fiance. It's not something that he wants to hear about.
Because I can say something like this, Lorne, you do this all the time, this and that, but I will never mention when. So what does that prove?
Why is it so hard to not use that thing? Why on earth would you throw all the other ones away just because of that one? Can you see how upsetting that is to me?
You don't get to abuse me and bitch every day until I change whatever behavior you don't like.
So that's what it is. Because I bitch about it, you tease me about it.
I don't tease you, Lorne.
Yeah, you do, Jamie. Did you throw all your other ones away?
Name an example.
Did you throw all your other ones away? Because I'm betting that you didn't. But you teased me that you did.
Yes. How is that teasing?
Okay, you threw all your other ones away. Why would you throw all your other ones away just because I say that I don't like Wildo?
And like the thing is here, like I get what he's saying. Like I think most, you know, most people, if you had a dildo, molded on the shape of your ex's penis, I think most people would have an issue with that. Like that's not that's not ridiculous that Lorne has an issue with that, because you basically, haven't, like, out of, put all of the shit aside. I mean, obviously you've still got feelings in some way, maybe not feelings, but you still want to get fucked by your ex, essentially. Like, but that is why you should just go, Lorne. I mean, you are right. That is very disrespectful to you, but you can't change it. So it's you that needs to leave. It's you needs to go, you know what? I can't deal with that. That's pretty fucked up. See you later. And g'day 180 degrees, and also Lorne Legweek and Bundaberg Bogan.
But you said I was teasing you by saying that. What was your point?
My point is, if you threw all the other ones away, then you just told me it's just because of my bitching. So I bitched about Willow, so you threw your other ones away.
I threw them out before you had an issue, Lorne.
How could you throw them out before I had an issue, when it was that same day that you made it?
No,
I told you I had an issue with. I told you I had an issue with them. I told you I had an issue with you being there and making it.
Lorne, stop trying to make it out like I'm manipulative like you. It isn't the case.
I'm not trying to make it out to be anything. I'm just trying to figure out why you would.
Yes, you are.
Trying to figure out why you would have such a hard time not using it. And what the point is of teasing me about it.
You're teasing me because of X. That's not what happened. I meant it's because of Y. That's not what happened. So how am I teasing you?
Because you mention it a lot, Jamie.
You mention it more than I do, Lorne.
You was even going to use it while you doing our regular phone sex.
Right, ignore what I said.
But did I mention it? If I mention it more than you do, then that tells you that I have a big problem with it. But it's obviously affecting the way that I feel. I got a ticket today.
So now it's you do mention it and you have a problem, but before I was teasing you and mentioning it all the time.
What a weird sidetrack there. Like, you know, they're having this big argument about the fact that she uses the dildo and all that kind of stuff and how much it upsets them, and they're just like, I got a ticket today. Like, that is the oddest way to try to change the subject. And g'day, Jake Breaker 19.
Why can't you own it? That's your problem, not mine.
I know it's my problem because my fiance is using the one dildo that was filmed from her ex-boyfriend that is living with her 24/7. See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying, baby?
Do you see why I have a problem with it?
We are talking about your abusive behavior, not actions of mine you don't like. If you're not willing to discuss your abusive behavior, then there's no point in having this conversation.
I'm sorry for yelling. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry for being so upset. I'm sorry for not thinking before I let my emotions out.
What do you think is a bigger issue, Lorne? You abusing me on almost daily basis, or me using a piece of plastic to orgasm?
I don't abuse you on a daily basis.
Damn near daily.
Jamie, I know to you it's a piece of plastic, but it's not to me.
Shut up.
I don't know why you can't understand that.
Listen. I said almost daily basis. What did you do? You ignored the point and said I don't do it daily. This is what you do every single fucking time you are confronted with how you abuse me.
I didn't hear the word almost.
You deflect.
I apologize for not hearing the word almost.
Does that matter? Does that change my point? You just did it again.
What did I just do? I just apologized for not hearing the word almost. How could I possibly have done anything wrong there?
Missed the point and said I didn't hear almost.
I don't even know what the hell I did there wrong there.
Right, of course not. You've been deflecting to stay away from your behavior and how you treat me.
Honey, I did not hear you say the word almost. I am sorry for not hearing it. I am not deflecting on anything there. I'm apologizing to you for not hearing the word almost. What's the point? That I'm deflecting?
Abusing me once it too many times, but you do it almost every day.
It's not what I want to do, Jamie. It's not the way I want to be with you. I don't notice when I do it.
It's funny how you get to pick at things like I don't do it every day, but when I do that you say when I say all the time I don't mean all the time.
Well,
funny, right?
No, that's not funny. It's the way I was
Hypocrisy.
raised. It's the way I was raised. It's not.
Hypocrisy.
It's something that's going to take some time to get out of that
That's
habit
what
of doing
it's
that.
called.
Well, it's a habit. It's going to take me a minute to get out of that.
Take you a minute? Like, you haven't gotten out of it your whole fucking life. And, g'day, user pick. And anyone else that I missed that had just come in there. And we might have a little break in a second. I might play a weird versions. And I did see someone before mention Mama Gwen Blues, and I'm keen for a bit of Mama Gwen Blues. I'll tee it up.
You can do it, but I can't.
Oh, there we are. Pine Baron Patriot, hello.
No, you can. You most certainly can. It's just I don't notice when I do it because it's out of habit for so many years.
Right, sure, shut up.
I'm trying to change that.
Lorne.
All right, here we go. Let's have a bit of
Hello?
Mama Gwen Blues.
Hello?
Oh, this is Lorne. I don't even know your stupid phone number. You keep changing it so much.
Oh, well, you get used to it. What are you doing?
I'm patting on my ass and my tail. Yeah. This must be one of them robocallers.
No, I'm not a robocaller. Okay, I got to tell you something. So, last Sunday, I screwed up one of Tony's and I got drunk and I drove home.
Again.
Again?
Why do you bother to go down there? You know, I asked if you was drinking down there and you said no.
I know, I lied to you.
You get your ass right back in jail. You'll be there for a while. Think about it.
I love you, mother dear.
Oh, bullshit. I'm patting on my ass and my tail.
Again?
Again.
Okay, I just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out? Well, I'm patting on my ass and my tail. Stop and think about it.
Okay, I just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out?
All right.
This must be one of them robocallers.
No, I'm not a robocaller.
Oh, this is Lorne. I made my mind up. If something happened, you lose that land. Well, you lose that land. Well, Roey's gonna get it.
I am getting out of going down there.
Yeah, that's what you said before. I'm gonna hang up for you talking stupid. You're damn lucky to be where you are, and you don't appreciate nothing. I'm patting on my ass and my tail.
Again?
Again.
Okay, I just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out? Well, I'm patting on my ass about it.
Okay, I've just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out?
Why don't you shit it out?
Oh, bullshit.
Your mom's a moron. Your mom's a moron. Your mom's a moron. Your mom's a moron.
I went to 2 doctors, went to lunch, and I tried cards.
What did the doctors tell you about your sugar?
They put me back on insulin.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
I don't eat sweet stuff.
No, it just flies in your stomach on its own.
Well, all right, you don't know about going down to farmers either, so shut up. Yeah, I got you on that one. I'm sitting on my ass in my chair. Potato, macaroni, bread.
Okay, I've just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out?
Why don't you shit it out?
Well, I'm sitting on my ass in my chair. Stop and think about it.
Okay, I've just got my head up my ass for a while.
You have your head up your ass often. Why don't you shit it out?
All right, I love you.
Yep, bye.
That is so good. That song is so good. Weird Versions is amazing. All right, let's finish off this call.
Should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
Should be engaged to me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
That is not even a fair question to ask me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to
course it
someone who
is.
abuses me?
That is not a fair question to ask
Lorne,
me.
should
Any
I
point
be
on it.
engaged to someone who abuses me?
If you don't want to be engaged to me, Jamie, then tell me.
Lorne, should I be engaged to someone who abuses me?
No, and I'm trying not to.
You've said that for 5 months, no.
Jamie, we both have been changing for each other.
You haven't changed shit.
Jesus Christ, I knew you were going to...
Always excuses for you and demand to me. That's abuse. How many more months should I be abused?
And see, like, this should be having an impact on him. These kind of questions, like someone saying basically, you constantly abuse me, I don't deserve this, why do I deserve this, when is this going to end? That should be like alarm bells to anyone. That should be a moment for him to go, wow, I didn't realise it was this bad. Like, you know, I will take steps to stop it. Like, not just say I'm trying to stop it or it takes time. Like, I am taking steps right now to stop it today. And it potentially should probably go further and go, look, you know, you're right. Maybe we do need to have a break until I can come back and, you know, be a better person and treat you better. But Lorne is completely incapable of that. Because at this point, and even, I mean, Lorne is incredibly selfish. So he he couldn't do that. Like a person that isn't selfish and is a decent person and had perhaps got off the tracks or whatever, and was treating someone the way they did it, like they would want to do that to minimize the the damage to the person, and either walk away or fix themselves so they can be a better contributor to that relationship. But even in a selfish way, at this point, Lorne should be saying that because he should be thinking, wow, I've basically pretty much ruined this relationship. So if he wants to keep it, he should be saying, let me fix myself, let me work on myself so that we can get better together, so that she's not just going to go fuck yourself, dickhead.
And
I'm trying to change it. I'm trying to change a lot of things.
And well put, Kathy Mack, who says he acts like it is justified because he is triggered. If they didn't push his buttons, it wouldn't happen. The language of a true dangerous abuser. And he's exactly right. Like, all of this stuff is typical abuser mentality. It's, I don't want to hurt you. It's your fault that I hurt you because you upset me or you push my buttons.
For you and for us.
I swear to God, Lorne. If you promise this or that right now, I will go metal.
I'm trying to change a lot of things about myself, for you and for me, and for us. I'm not it's not something that's gonna come at the snap of a finger.
This is the same fucking conversation every couple weeks.
It doesn't matter what I say, it's not gonna be right.
You know what's funny, Lorne?
There ain't nothing funny about this.
The change isn't instant for you, right? Yet you demand it be instant with me. Imagine that.
Oh, you've got a point.
That's abuse.
You've got a point. But I mean, tell me what
So again,
changed.
I ask how.
And g'day, after supper biscuit, and 3-month restart. I'm good. How are you?
How many more months should I be abused?
Oh, g'day, Amy Ramirez.
But nothing, Lorne. How many more months should I be abused?
I'm not going to abuse you.
Spare me, you said this last time.
You say spare me all the time, or just about all the time. Not technically. Often. You say...
Because I have heard it month after month after month after month. Why wouldn't I say spare me?
Because you say it often. When you say spare me, it means you
Because
don't
I
believe
have heard it month after month after month after month. Why wouldn't I say spare me?
Because it would be nice to know that you believe in me a little bit.
Why don't you have let me down time after time after time? Why wouldn't I say spare me?
told you why.
Why do I have to keep saying this shit?
And g'day, Bunky's Toy Car and Room OK.
Jamie, that's the same thing I could say to you. It's taking us time to get out of our habits.
Every time we have this conversation, you have a new excuse as to why you do what you do.
I just told you, I can say the same thing to
You
you.
keep deflecting and I do tea. I don't. Say what to me, Lorne?
I could ask you, why do I have to... Fuck, no, it's got a fucking question you're asking me. Jesus. Why do I have to say this time after time?
Say what?
It's taking us both time to get out of the habits that we've had.
I haven't
just said
had
it.
to do anything.
You just told me that. Why should it be any different for you than what it is for me?
I have to change who I am so your feelings don't get hurt.
And I'm in the same boat too.
You aren't changing at all and continue to abuse me.
What? How are you in the same
Yes,
boat?
I am changing, Jamie.
You don't change anything. That is ridiculous.
No, you aren't, Lorne.
Yes, I am.
We are having the exact same conversation we had weeks ago. How is that change?
You don't expect that we're gonna have issues every once in a while. They get further and further away.
You have issues every other day.
Yeah, that's been a couple weeks. That'll be a couple months. They go away.
No, it hasn't.
They go away the more that we are together.
You haven't gone 1 week without a problem, Lorne.
Yes, I have.
When?
No, you haven't, La. Do I need to go down the list again?
No, I don't want to hear the list again.
Right, don't want to be proven wrong again?
No, you proved me wrong, but I don't need to hear it again. You can say it if you want to. It's going to make you feel better. You made your point to me the first time.
Just want to talk out your ass about how much you've changed. You just said it's been weeks since we had a problem. That's a fucking lie.
No, I said a week. I didn't say weeks. I said a week.
That's a fucking lie.
What was the problem that we had?
Well, yesterday you had issues with multiple things.
And what was that? Same thing I've had issues with since it was made.
It's great I have to prove what I say, but you get to say vague things and not back them up. More hypocrisy.
No, I'm not being hypocritical.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Say what you want to say. I'm not going to say I'm perfect and don't say things right and don't do things right all the time. I know I don't.
Okay, Lorne, how is this not hypocritical?
It's not hypocritical. I don't know. I don't see how you think it's hypocritical. I know
Lorne, name when I teased you. I don't have to. Lorne, it hasn't been a week since we fought. Name when it happened.
Okay, that was hypocritical. Sorry.
Sorry.
You're right. It was hypocritical.
I know it was dipshit. See what I have to do all the fucking time. How about yelling at me for wanting to work and then turning it into I need to come see you? That was days ago, but it's been a week.
Ooh, how are you going to
Spare
respond,
me.
Lorne?
There's no way that I'm going to tell you that I'm not upset about not being able to see you. And I don't blame it on you. I blame it on me because of the position I'm in.
Ha! And that is the first time I've actually heard him acknowledge that.
And it really upsets me. There's nothing more that I would want than to be with you.
Ignore the point and don't accept the wrongdoing. Talk more about your feelings. What's new?
It's not what I meant to do. What I was meaning to do was say that I'm sorry for getting on you about coming up to see me.
If you meant that, you'd have said it more on.
Sorry I didn't say
No
it
action,
right.
all deflection.
Sorry that I didn't say it right. God, I love you, Jamie. It really upsets me a lot. I can't.
Oh, here we go. We finally get the tears. It
Who
upsets
cares
me
how
that I
Jamie
can't see
feels?
you.
Who cares what this is doing to her? Who cares that I'm abusing her? All that matters is what you feel and what you want.
Look at that fucking face. Jesus Christ.
Is this fake crying so I'll move on?
No. No, it's not.
You don't deserve me.
No. I'm not crying, so you move on.
You don't deserve me.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I deserve someone that's better than me.
And I deserve someone less than me.
No, you deserve for me to be as good to you as you are to me. I'm trying to get there, Jamie. I'm screwing up along the way, but I'm trying to get there.
You screw up all the fucking time. Do I deserve to be with someone who abuses me just because you think you deserve someone better than you?
And how, like,
No.
how can he say that? How can he think he deserves? But who even says that they deserve to be with someone that's better than them? Like, who thinks like that? I mean, that's why I called this fucking stream that, because it blew my mind when I heard that. How can anyone say, I deserve to be with someone who is better than me? That is crazy.
And that's why I'm trying to change myself so I don't do that stuff.
You've been saying the same shit for months. When will I see results?
All I can tell you is they're coming. They're happening even as we speak.
You've been saying that.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to say? There's only so many answers I can give you, and I can't tell you now.
Remember what it was last time?
I can't tell you that that's going to
Remember
happen
what
right
it was
now.
last time?
It'll never happen again.
Remember what it was last time?
No, I don't. It was probably the same answer. But I can't tell you that it's going to happen right now and it never happen again.
G'day,
All I
night
can tell
driver.
you is I'm trying.
An ADD.
Trying to not get frustrated.
The only issue I have is that number, and now it's gone, and it will only be good from here on out. I'm changing and you'll see it.
Night,
Remember
Drago.
that?
Yes, and I know you.
Remember what I said? I said yeah until the next issue. What did you say?
Probably said there isn't going to be a next one. And I shouldn't have said that.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have said that because we're in a relationship. and it happens.
Constant verbal abuse doesn't happen in healthy relationships. So I have to just accept being abused until you decide to change?
No, because I'm changing. I am
You
changing.
aren't.
Yes, I am.
In
I
what
just
way,
proved
Lorne?
you aren't.
Why? Because this happened a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Before that, it was kind of every other day. So I guess somewhere along the way, I'm changing. Because it went from every other day to a couple
Oh
of weeks.
shit the fuck yo.
Well,
Lorne, shut the fuck up, seriously, that is such stupid childish mentality.
Jamie, I am changing. I know I'm changing.
He can just feel it. It's like a vibe thing.
I know that I'm getting better at dealing with everything. I ran into a problem that I just couldn't help it. 'Cause you
When
just
someone
wouldn't
is
look
abused,
at-
does it make it less hurtful because they don't do it every day? It's only every other day.
No, it doesn't.
Then why do you keep saying that like it's something to be proud of?
G'day, Alvin Ortez.
Because I'm proud of myself for changing.
You haven't.
Because I know I'm getting there.
You haven't.
Is it less
Do I need
hurtful?
to explain it again?
Is it less hurtful that you
Do
call
I
me
need
silly
to
and blow?
explain it again?
Don't do that. Is it less
When
hurtful
someone
that?
is abused, does it make it less hurtful because they don't do it every day? It's only every other day.
No. But is it less hurtful when you call me silly
Are you still
and
Andy?
blow up? Gee, why did you not give me my turn to say something? Why is it? How can it be less hurtful when you blow off something that I say?
Because you are deflecting.
What am I deflecting on, Jamie?
The question
Are you
she asked, tangible reasons, tangible evidence about how you are changing.
still abusive?
I was today.
So
Are
how
you
are you
still
changing?
abusive?
And I was today, and I'm sorry. I know that doesn't take away the hurt.
What about yesterday?
Yesterday was where I started hurting.
What about the day before?
The day before, we were fine.
No, we weren't.
What happened the day before that?
You yelled at me that night.
What did I yell at you for?
Duh.
What does that matter?
Well, because I don't remember yelling at you.
That's fine, I do.
What did I yell at you about?
Probably the Wildo.
No, I don't have to give examples, you don't.
No,
G'day, Taylor Brasford.
true, you don't have to.
So again, you want to look less bad by saying just today, but you have been the past few.
No, I'm not gonna say I look good when
Are you
when
still abusive?
I have been, yes. I'm not gonna say that I haven't been abusive, verbally abusive, and mentally abusive for my own selfish needs, and I'm sorry. Trying to change it.
Should I be with an abusive man?
Jamie, that is not a fair question to ask me.
It is. It's a fair question to ask anyone. You don't like it because you can't answer it truthfully. Because answer truthfully, the only answer is no, you don't. And I'm an abusive man, so you don't deserve to be with me. But you won't say that. Doesn't make the question unfair.
It's very fair.
What do you want me to say to it? Being kind of demanding there, aren't you?
Yes or no?
No, you shouldn't, and I'm trying to change it.
Bye.
Wow. I love you too, Boo. I'm gonna make you proud of me.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lorne World Order.
He's a fucking idiot. Honestly. Wow, I'm gonna make you proud of me. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow, that was that was something else. Like, absolutely learnt nothing that whole thing. He still stuck to being an asshole, and then to finish it off by, "No, I'm gonna make you proud of me." He's just awful, and he is always going to be awful. All right, guys. So look, that brings us to the end of it. So we got through part 1 and 2 of Yancey, which that was a great set of calls. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much for being here. It's always such a pleasure to get to hang out with you guys, and I appreciate it each and every time. I believe that Wes Most is streaming now, so hope to see you all over there. I'm going to hop over there myself, and all going to plan, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to stream, but I'll be streaming something, so I will catch you guys then. Have a great rest of your night. And don't forget to delete your archives.